What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into CFB, where you can see all kinds of college football 25. And yes, now coming up, college football 26 content soon as well. Have a bunch of news updates already on the channel you can check out on the CFB 26 updates playlist. And those are going to continue. I think we're finally going to get those deep dives this week. I mean, I thought that for the past couple weeks, I guess now. I'm surprised we haven't yet, but they're going to fit a lot into a small time frame now as we're just about 3 weeks away from today, actually, is the release of College Football 26, and we're going to try and get through one more season of the Coach JC Dynasty here on College Football 25, year 2030, year 7, second year as the head coach of Bama, and here in Game 3, we're trying out a new slider set. This one's from Games Radar, I think it was the site that we talked about that was from last night. We're going to see how this one does, and it's between this one and the other one that I used in Game 1. One of those two will be the one that I'm going to use for the full season. But before we get to this game, which is a nice top 10 matchup between me and Notre Dame, which I should probably throw my headset on for. I do want to talk. I do have a little bit of a college football 26 update. Like I said, I've been trying to, give you guys little bits and pieces of some things that have come out from the closed beta. Like I said, I'm not going to share any of the videos or screenshots or anything, but I have been trying to, read some of the notes and stuff I've gathered and share some info with you guys about stuff like that and pass it on to you verbally. But let's see here. The latest update is in regard to something we talked about a little bit in the past, and that's how I feel like this is probably going to be like one of the most customizable football games ever, definitely probably the most customizable college football game ever, and a lot of that's focused in Dynasty. Sorry guys, I had to clear my throat there. But some of the settings that we've talked about, like the wear and tear sliders, I don't think we really understood just how in-depth all of these sliders and settings are going to be for Dynasty mode. And luckily, someone leaked some screenshots of some of those Dynasty settings. So I'm just going to read some of them off to you so you can just know how much I'm talking about, how customizable this game is. Not even just talking about with what we've talked about in the past with like formation subs and dynamic subs and all kinds of the stuff that you can do to your scheme to make, your team and manage them. But even going to the next level of managing your roster, being able to upgrade your own players. But even these sliders for Dynasty they pertain not only to like settings that the commissioner will set for the Dynasty, but I think settings for you, like for your players, for recovery rates and things like that. So these will not only be pertinent if you're a commissioner of an online Dynasty, but playing an offline Dynasty, this will be something you need to look into and try and decide what you want to go with. Maybe you test it out a little bit, over a couple of games and then decide what you want to do. Maybe you do a simulated season where you test it out, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting because there's so much customization involved here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a drink of this Dr. Pepper, and then I'll read off to you some of the options that I'm talking about for College Football 26, because that's kind of the only update I have here, and then we'll get into the game. There we go. All right. And if you are in here live, I do want to take a second and say appreciate you tuning in live or watching on the playback after the fact, either on YouTube. That's awesome. Either way, if you're there on YouTube here on CFB, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Help this video find more college football video game fans like yourself. And if you are a big fan of the college football video game, definitely take a second, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the news for the game, get gameplay tips, Dynasty series, all kinds of fun stuff here on the channel. And if you didn't get a chance to chat live, but you're watching this after the fact, throw some thoughts in the comments there. But if you aren't here live, any questions, comments you got college football 26 related, I'll answer what I can. But here's some of the settings that I'm talking about that's going to make this game super, super customizable. So under Dynasty settings here, here's some things. Defender tackle advantage impact, sack impact, block impact, impact block impact, pre-play recovery, per timeout recovery, between quarter recovery, halftime recovery, week-to-week recovery, in-game healing reserve pool. So, the bottom, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those are like wear and tear related Dynasty settings. And the top part, though, are tackle and blocking sliders that are like impacts of tackles and blocks, which we'll get into that more here, I think, on the next. I have another picture I'm going to read off as well. But so that's pretty interesting. And then the bottom two here are two we knew were coming. And we talked about these in the past, but I'm glad to see exactly what they are and what you'll be able to adjust. And that is, you can make the transfer portal probably as crazy as you want, because it says max transfers per team, and it's currently set at 15. And you can go all the way up to whatever the max is there. I'm not 100% sure. And then user player transfer chance, and then CPU player transfer chance. So they're both currently set at 50. You can up that even. Okay. And then the other screenshot, like I said, I'm sure there's a lot more settings other than this. These are all sliders, by the way. They're all like set at 50, and you can move them down and up. All of these settings that I'm naming off here for Dynasty. And then here's a couple more. And these relate to kind of the top half of that list that we talked about on the previous one. And that is, of course, you can turn wear and tear on or off. There's a toggle slider for that in Dynasty, as I think there was in 25 as well. I never turned it off. I'm not 100% sure. But you also have normal tackle impact, catch tackle impact, hit stick impact, cut stick impact, defender tackle advantage impact, sack impact. So that's the ones that we talked about a little bit there earlier. Kind of goes along with those hit stick impact, cut impact. So not only wear and tear sliders for recovery. As my light falls there for a second. Sorry about that. Scared me. I think I jumped there. But not only wear and tear sliders for recovery and such, but also sliders there for I can't think of it now. That threw me off. For transfers. And what's the other thing though that I was wanting to hit on there that I like the slider for? I lost my train of thought there, but nonetheless, I mean, everything in Dynasty mode is going to be completely customizable. That's why I think this Dynasty experience is going to be so unique. They've upped the coach level. It's no longer the max is 50. It's going to be 100, and you're able to do so much more there with. Making it completely your own individual experience. It'll be like no two dynasties the same, essentially. If you mess around with all those different sliders that you'll have, you're talking hundreds of different sliders settings you're going to have there, which is super exciting, I think, for someone that plays Dynasty a ton. So give me 1 second. Let me fix this light that fell down really quickly, and then we'll get into the game here as I take on number 10 Notre Dame here in Game 3, Year 2 of Alabama. Final season we're going to play through in the Coach JC's Journey Dynasty here on College Football 25. But if you're in here live, got any College Football 26 questions, comments, throw them in the chat there. Let's see if we can't fix this real quick. There we are. I think it's going to stay now. Okay. All right, we're good. Hey, what up, Victor Vanellis? Appreciate you hopping in, man. I see you in here. What's going on? About to hop in here and get this thing rolling. All right, we're going to play a little Game 3 here. Year 2030. Year 7 of the Coach JC's Dynasty. Let's go with the white and crimson cleats here if we can. I like the look of those. Taking on number 10 Notre Dame. Let's go see what happens here. Backwoods, that is hilarious, man. The way that you put this, I gotta show you why that's hilarious. 1 second, hold on. He says, "What the hell is EA doing? I need these deep dives like Tyrone Bigum's need crack." Bro, you literally are on the same mind frame as me. I'm gonna switch the screen real quick, guys, because I gotta show Backwoods this, because literally on Twitter earlier today, like I'm talking like 3-4 hours ago. Look at what I tweeted out, bro. Hold on, let me pull this up here. I'm going to share my screen in 1 second. Okay. So look at this. This is what I tweeted out earlier today, bro. I said, y'all think the devs seen all the beta leaks and said, fuck y'all, no deep dives then? Or what? Because I'm over here fiending for some CFB 26 news at this point, and I shared the Tyrone Bigum's gift. So we definitely on the same wavelength with that, man. I'm waiting on it too, bro. I really am. It's long overdue at this point. But that's hilarious that you're on the same wavelength. Because last year we had multiple by this point, you know. And it's crazy because last year I think they did, 4 or 5 deep dives, something like that. And so if they're planning on doing that again this year, like I said, today's 3 weeks from the release of the game, so they're going to have to fit multiple in per week or something. So we got to get some type of deep dive or something this week. That's why I'm like, damn, did they see the beta leaks and say, fuck y'all, y'all ain't getting no deep dives? I don't know. That's crazy, man. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see how we like this slider set, this new one we're trying out for this game. Yeah, backwoods, that's about right, bro. We got Jeremiah Love we got to try and contest with here. Just kidding, it's year 2030. But I'm number 4, so just clowning around about it.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged.
Oh, man. Damn, he made it look like Jeremiah Love right there real quick, though, didn't he? The way he made me miss and then jetted off for a TD. Shit. Okay. I like this slider set so far. That's a nice little challenge right there starting off the game. Come from behind here. Game 3, maybe. But the thing is, you know, I've won 4 straight natties. 3 at UCF, and then 1 at my first year at Alabama last year. But I've also, I don't think I've had any undefeated seasons in those. I think I've lost at least 1 regular season game every time. So you never know. Loss could come. This could be the one. There's Coach JC right there. The man himself. We'll do a little record update after this game, see where we're sitting at. For you guys that may have not watched, be sure to check out the Coach JC's Journey playlist on the channel, particularly the first 2 videos where I subbed up year 1 and year 2. I think that's kind of the best ones that I did were those initial ones. But they didn't get a ton of views, so I didn't go back and do it that way and put that much work into it. I just kind of streamed each game from there on out. Versus then I was just like streaming them on Twitch only and then uploading like a yearly recap to YouTube. But I really do like those. I'm proud of that work I did on those nonetheless. So definitely start there if you want to. But you know, that sums up the first 2 seasons where I was offensive coordinator at Jack State. Started a 1-star school. Got them to the CFP but couldn't get over the hump. But did get the head coaching job at UCF. Went there. Won 3 straight natties. Got the job at Bama. Won a natty last season. Patino, the quarterback here, won the Heisman. And now we're in year 2, which will be the final year here on 25 before we move to 26. And I think I'm going to try and play in a WVU Dynasty to lead that one off. Here's my problem, yet again. With multiple of these slider sets, it's kind of been like this, that they get way too many flags thrown, man. That was my problem with the other one that we had, the last one that we used. So, you know, if this one doesn't right itself, it's looking like the slider set that I used in game 1 is going to be the one I'm going to try out for the final season, which that's why I'm trying to try out a slider set. You know, been playing on Heisman every year, but, you know, after winning multiple natties, I'm like, let's try and make it a little bit more difficult for the final year. Let's try a slider set. Another flag. Yeah, this slider set probably isn't going to be the move. Hey, what up, Buckman? This one, I think, so the first game 1 I used, see, I got fucking safety, dog. That's crazy. Because I kept getting backed up and then got a fucking holding in the end zone on this damn slider set. So the first game I used the Mat 10 slider set from Operation Sports. Wasn't bad. Second game I tried the Canes 21 slider set from Operation Sports. I liked the way it played, but it had like, just like this just did, my first like 2 drives was nothing but 4 or 5 straight holding or blocking the back penalties. And this one's from, I think, Games Radar or Game Spot, one of the 2. I can't remember. But if it doesn't clean itself up on the penalties here in this one, I think I'm going to rock with that Mat 10 slider set from game 1 probably for the rest of the season. Trying out 3 different ones here. I'm going to decide between the 3. I think I'm going to go with the Mat 10s unless this one starts playing out a little bit better penalty-wise. Because I like the challenge just presenting like defensively and shit, but offensively, like I got to at least be able to run a play and shit.
Different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance. And that's what makes them so hard to stop.
There we go.
Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
Did I make defensive adjustments? Yeah, I did. I don't know if I made offensive adjustments even. Probably didn't even have a chance to.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd
All right, boys.
14.
We got to get something rolling. We need a pick or
He's
something.
looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
All right, we'll take that.
And that corner came
Send some
in
heat here on 3rd and 8.
despite knowing that he
We'll
was
cover
giving
0.
up some size.
We'll cover 0 blitz.
Just
I got to cover the running
size
back, though, if he comes out on a
gets
route.
behind this defense on 3rd down.
Stayed in pass
On the
pro
gun,
even better.
wants to pass.
Oh, I should have stuck in the middle, though,
He's right
instead.
on target.
Covered that slant.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pick
I thought
up,
I'd be
and
able to
they'll
come around
move
the edge
chains
quick.
with the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up.
Yeah, we might lose, but that's okay. Like I said, it happens.
It's a reverse.
Let's go. Way to stay at home,
Did not
Reeves.
go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Big loss
That's
on
a
the
left
last
end
play.
Reeves. He's pretty
Princeton
nice.
knocked this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly.
Oh, I really got fucking
Pass
blocked.
to 30. Oh, he left him
Saw it
grabbing.
coming and got blocked.
Touchdown, fighting
Well,
Irish. He
if we
shed
score, we're just going to have to go for
tackles
2.
like a snake getting rid of
Because we're
his
about to be down
skin.
16. Man, now I hit the middle button, called a timeout. We're just fucking up all around this first quarter.
Timeout called here by the
My guys,
defense. It's
me,
the first
myself.
one they've used this half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so
Man.
he can get run after the catch and get in
All
the
right.
end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Drive number
Yeah, it's
2.
critical,
See if
David.
this
Listen,
slider
a lot of
set's
times, touchdown
bullshit
passes
again,
are
or what's up
thrown
with
into
it.
the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Let me see. Did I make?
Here
No, see, I didn't
comes
make no
that Alabama
offensive
offense.
adjustments.
To
So you know
say
that
this
drive
has been
went
a
quick and
slow
shit.
start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right.
We'll try a run play.
Firing on all
God
cylinders.
forbid, though, we'll
Right
probably
out
get a
of the gate.
holding or a block in the back
For
roll.
this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an
There's another
explosive
one.
play to wake themselves
This
up.
is insane.
And it's just the first quarter.
What is that,
so
4
it's
straight?
not the end of the world. You've seen
3,
slow
4 straight?
starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
I mean, I might not even be able to finish the game.
Or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take
They will
the
kick my
penalty.
team for penalties.
Offense getting set for first down.
Yeah, maybe that would be a good move because I do like the way it plays, Vincent. Versus all the penalties is what sucks. So maybe I can do that. Maybe I'll just keep the slider set. This same set here, this game's radar or game spot, whichever one. I can't remember, it's one of the two. And just change the penalty sliders, move holding and
On second
blocking the
down,
back.
this keeps firing. Got his man quickly.
It's a good point. I might do that, Vincent
Quickly,
Davis.
minimal
Thanks for that
gain
tip,
there,
bro.
still a bit short of the first down. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns.
Yeah,
like
this is probably the most
Most of
difficult,
top
like on
10,
defense
and
when I was
both
playing,
with
probably the
the
most difficult
loftiest
slider
support.
set I'd
This
seen.
one's fun too, David, because we had this game
Wow.
circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good
Threw it right at
matchup
my man's
early. We're going
feet.
to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like you don't get till mid-season. You're like, oh, they haven't played anybody.
Yeah, they didn't get it.
Out the gates, two
They don't
top
get
10
ran.
teams.
Let me see if it'll let me change the. I don't think it'll let me change the penalty slider mid-game. I know it won't let me adjust the slider set. I tried that last time. Here we are. Nope. Yeah, it won't let me do it mid-game. I don't think.
Find out really quickly who's
Or maybe it's because they picked a
The
play.
decision to go for it does
I don't
not
know.
pan out. Couldn't order better field.
Let me check it right here and make sure. But I'm pretty sure I just can't do it mid-game. Yeah, I'm just going to have to rock with it this game and then adjust it afterwards.
This offense.
But yeah, these sliders are definitely the most difficult ones I've played with yet. Oh, we got a pick on him though.
Complete a big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside give. Shakes off the
Yeah, because they break so many tackles and
Yeah,
shit.
great
It's
job by
tough.
the offensive
That's
line.
what I was looking for the final season.
It up. And
Super
that's how the
challenge.
Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
They'll try to move the
Let's
chains
go.
on the ground.
Good job, D. At least we held him that time.
All over him.
Now let's
Nowhere
hopefully
to
not get a
go as
damn
that third down play
roughing the
turned
kicker.
into a
That's the other
disaster.
thing, man, about this
Now
game.
looks as if they'll settle
There was a
for the
couple
field
things like
goal
when they
try.
patched the game that got broken. One of them was kept getting the defensive, roughing the kicker penalties, and then the option was like it barely works. Like 50% of the time, the option will work. Like if you go to pitch it, pitches are wild. So I'm hoping that's better in 26 as well. Would love to be able to utilize my option game a little bit more. Oh, I thought I was going to get outside. Yeah, we might get waxed here on this slider set the first time playing with it. But that's fine. That's fine. Ah, they got me with another penalty. See, I just got to get those. I got to get the penalty sliders adjusted, and I think we will rock with this one. Vincent Davis made a good point there.
If you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Because I like the way it plays better than the MAC 10 sliders, but the MAC 10 sliders didn't have the penalties. So if I make this one not have the penalties, it's the best of the three. Watch us get a damn safety again, though.
He wants to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline.
Good catch.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 30.
I was just hoping that we didn't get another safety for a holding in the end zone.
On the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve. And we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years.
Let's see
It's
here.
not just run. It's not just eat clock. It is.
Let's try a little touch pass. We won this game. My boy Isaac's got good speed.
Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass.
Gonna hit him with it. Got a great play, but we got a flag, so we're just gonna run out of bounds. Ain't no point in getting him hit. They hitting us with the freaking holding. Damn, man.
Flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
I mean,
Holding
I'm with,
penalties,
some
drive killer. We'll see if
penalties
it
is
costs
fine,
this
but
offense here.
every other
They'll line
snap
up
is
for a
crazy.
second down play.
And it's only on me.
They'll
Also.
try to get the edge on the left.
Every time I
And
make
he's
a good
tackled,
play,
but
bro.
there's also a flag
Oh
on
my
the field. Let's
God.
see what the call
This
is.
cannot go on. See, the last game was like this too, if y'all remember at the start with that other slider set. That's why I'm like, I ain't using it. But it finally straightened itself out by the 3rd or 4th drive. I'm hoping this one does it too, or I don't even know how this thing's going to finish out. I'm just going to keep getting safeties for penalties.
He's looking to throw. Release to the back. And that pass picked off.
Well, at least it ain't a
Trying to
penalty.
take it back.
Hey, at least it ain't a penalty. You can't get penalties if you're throwing picks.
Play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw
Hey,
it. He thought, don't drop
2
it,
and
don't
1.
drop it. Then thought, don't get caught,
2
don't
and
get
1.
caught. And he did.
Bama 2 and
the
1.
pick six.
That's all right. We just got to run it in conference. We can do it. Gonna fix this slider set, fix the penalties on it, and we'll be rocking in game 4.
Defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down.
Oh,
Make
we
it
about
10.
took that.
Take thing all the
I
way
thought we was
back.
going to take it.
And the returner goes down. Here comes that Alabama.
Appreciate seeing some more people rolling in here now. If you're in here live, be sure to hit the like button. You can do that if you're on the playback as well. But if you're in here live, got any college football 26 questions, comments, drop them in there. I'll try and answer them while I play. If you're in here after the fact, I can answer them in the comments.
Right, offense, defense. Oh, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say.
Yeah, it is ugly. But also, when we got 3 quarters to play, if I stop getting penalties every play, we can probably make this a game.
They need to score a touchdown right here.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter.
I should have handed that
Quarterback on
off.
the keeper. And he's knocked
I honestly
down
didn't think I was going to be able to
by
snap it, so I wasn't ready.
That'll do it for the first quarter. Guys, we've come to
They
the
put
end
up
of the quarter,
26 in the
and
first,
Notre Dame
y'all.
has the lead. Really strong performance
Yikes.
so far to be able
Spikes.
to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Quick
No
completion
blocking
to
on the
right.
bubble.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
All right,
This is no surprise to defenses.
let's go.
Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell
Let's go with something we
they were
like
ready
a
for it.
lot.
They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Like a slot trail.
They've got the ball at midfield, but
Last
they're
time we got
facing
Fritz
a
loose
third
on
and
it. Let's see how
long.
it shakes out this time.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw.
He dropped it.
Oh, they really
Well, at
could've
this point,
used
bro,
that
I'm down
catch
so much,
there.
I'm gonna go ahead and go
Physical
for it. I don't
pass
care.
defense, it brings up a 4th down.
This is is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Yeah, needed that one.
This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Keeps looking downfield.
Let's go, Patino. Last year's Heisman winner made a play when I needed it. Because let me tell you, my reads were not there on the play. So I was like, man, I hope this man can make a play. And he did it. He did it in a crucial time.
He sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
All right. See, the penalty's not as bad. We're going to knock on wood right now. And that's how it was on the other slider set. It eventually slowed down. But, like, for the first few drives, it's unbearable. So it's like, if I can fix that part of it, then it's good. There's another one now. Right on cue. Shouldn't have said anything. As soon as I ran my damn mouth. Yeah, I think it is at 60-something backwoods. I'm going to try and pull up the set here in a minute. It's a dope set other than that. I'm going to fix that after this game, I think.
The toss sweep to the right.
There we go. Every time I run, I'm just looking at the screen like, no flag, no flag, no flag. Please, no flag.
Everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's first and 10. He's knocked down.
I thought he was going to hold that block. That didn't happen.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on
there we go, Patino.
They bring him down, but
got most of it back. Now we got it manageable here. I can run, I can pass. So let's do a play that gives us both those options. Hey.
Very difficult to stop, and you could tell he's got some ability to make big plays.
Hold your block, hold your block. We got it. We got it, we got it. Let's go. Put this thing in the end zone. Make this thing look a little bit respectable. Come on, Patino. Oh, they didn't give it to him. He deserves it. We gotta let him sneak. He deserves it. He made the play on the 4th down. He deserves the touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone.
Should I go to maybe? But at this point, I mean, we gotta at least get within closer striking distance before I start thinking like that. Because I don't even know if we can get a stop. We didn't even show him the capability to get a stop really yet, except for holding him to a field goal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Right, we got him held back onto field position right there. All right, go to cover 1. I'm gonna get on the robber coverage. We're gonna run it. Reverse. That's fine. Both times they've tried that, we've blown that up completely. I'm cool. I'm cool with them trying that. Let's go with this linebacker blitz, but I want to put this blitzer on the spy, and I want to control this blitzer. Yes. All right, man-to-man's looking good right now, but we've also ran man 2 plays in a row. Mix it up or stick with it. Ooh. Decisions. Let's stick with it.
He usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Yep, good decision. Kept everything in front of us, got us to stop. Let's get back in this thing. If these penalties will hold off, I think we'll be all right to get back in it. No, I ain't fair catching it. We got room. Oh. What I like about this slider set that I think makes it a little bit more difficult is the speed threshold's turned up a little bit, so like you can't quite get away the way you normally can. See what I mean about the option? It's just like 50% of the time they just pitch it fucking crazy. Ever since they did like that last or update before last. It's one of the later updates.
Just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw.
Get at least a little bit of that back. 3rd and manageable.
Get him down after he makes the catch.
3rd and 7.
And he runs a quick out route. This is a timing route.
I'm going to go back to him. He dropped it on slot trail last time, but he was open. Well, he's not even in. Fritz is in.
Wide receiver shows motion.
And I'm going to hit Isaac. Let the speedster get it. Did he get it? Oh, they marked him short. Marked him short. Inches. That sneak was a little bit too close for comfort. I'm going to try and go with the blast this time. Oh, you're joking me, bro. As I slid, that fucking flag came out. That's some bullshit, man. That's what I was worried about. I should have went with the sneak because of that. They wasn't calling their holding on their damn sneak. Damn, man, that's some bullshit.
A couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd.
Got it. Let's go. Fuck your holding call. We out here anyway.
Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. Trying to beat him to the left.
Ah. Couldn't quite get it. I mean, he about had the edge.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Buck, man, some of the RPOs are good. Some of them are just trash. There's certain ones that I really do like a lot, though. I ain't gonna lie, I do run a decent amount of them. I like a lot of the QB draw RPOs personally on this game. I think are really good.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive.
He's got a little wear and tear. I think I'm just gonna hand this one off right quick.
He's supposed to pass, but you know what?
I mean, if they don't get the ball back, I won't be mad, to be honest. I do get ball after halftime. If I can score here, make it 26-14, get ball after half, score 26-21 before they even get the ball back again. That's actually not a bad move, but he's going to score, so just scratch that off probably, unless we can get another stop, because the way they've been stopping the run when that shit's open, I'm taking it. 4 carries, 43 yards, and he probably just got, what, 30 on that. Right, we within 2 scores now, though. It ain't over.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
All right. We spotted y'all 26 points, but man, we try to make a comeback. Look at that. And I'm like back.
David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Drive that 3 and out. Sometimes that puts the defense in a bad spot.
The other dude hit him too, where I was going to try and lay the lumber. Couldn't quite get it though. I think I found the recipe though. This man coverage is working pretty good. Most of the time I've ran it.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw.
I got just enough. That's all right. Tom ain't their friend right now. Tom ain't their friend right now.
We knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this.
Yep, they burned a timeout. They got, what, 60 seconds on the money? Yep, well, 61 seconds. Let's just try and hold him here.
Now on 1st and 10.
We get ball after half. Oh, it's a pick. Let's go. Not only do we hold him, we make a big play. Oh, my goodness. If we score here, we can take the lead after half. We spotted him 26 points in the first, but we've taken over the second. It's a game of quarters right now. It's a game of runs, like we out here playing basketball. We got to do something here. All right, let's go back to the tutty play, though. I mean, that worked out good. Got a little wear and tear on Patino. Don't want to run him right now anyway. Let him recover a little bit. He didn't get the first. We got turbo. This is probably my favorite run play in the game. The zone out of this pistol. Strong trips over formation. And he just scored 2 tutties on it in the end of the second quarter. We back in this shit, boys. Let's fucking go. It's crazy what my offense will do. I mean, like I said, I like this slider set, but without the penalties, it'll be probably pretty even with the computer. They won't be kicking my ass, but it will be a nice little challenge.
Big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
On the move from inside his 5.
So they got 36 seconds now. Let's not let him score. Back-to-back stops right now. We got some momentum. Let's get this thing cranked up in here. Oh, no, I went for the pick and didn't get it. Okay, they only got one timeout left.
The 43-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver.
Got him. Let's go.
And that pressure just
Let's go.
him. A sack for this defense.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Oh, no, he's open.
He's got his man.
He's short. And they're going to burn their last time out. Perfect. I'm going to bring the heat right here, too.
When we see another catch by this
In their
guy, this
drive,
defense is gonna need to
in
do
the
a better
half.
job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the
They're going empty.
incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Yes, he had a third away.
Didn't have anything working.
Let's
He
go.
just had to throw it
Defense
away
stepping
on
up.
first down.
Whole team stepping up in the second. We out here.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the
6
end zone
seconds.
for a touchback.
Let's just throw it up, I guess, huh? Or just throw it up.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room. He'll come out throwing on first down.
Well, I was going to try and get about 5 more yards and throw it up, but that didn't work, so just run it.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And
They got
he's gonna be
flagged
taken
in the
down.
half.
There's a penalty flag on the field.
That's fitting. That's fitting. That's hilarious.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive
Oh, what a
line
joke.
stands on the resulting
That's all right.
play.
We came back just in spite of it.
Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Still ended up getting the run game going, which is nice. Now let's see if we can take the lead right here. I feel good if we can take the lead, because then, if nothing else, we can go back and forth with them. Because if I score, this is when I'm going for the 2-point conversion. That'll put me up 3. Let's go. Let's go, Hester. He's having a game. 2 big touchdown runs, and he just ran the kick back. Hey, I knew earlier when I hit that cut, he almost had that lane. This time I wasn't going to miss that lane. Let's go. Well, let's go. And let's get this 2-point conversion, be up 3, and let our D come right back on the field while they're hot. Hey, Hester's got the hot hand. Let's get. Oh, man, it's chosen. He's got Hester's tired. I don't like the look of it now. Damn it. Fuck it. Let's just run what we called to do it with chosen.
Running back goes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Oh, he got it. Let's go. Great block. Great block right there by the slot.
Pushes the lead to 3. Can't do it much better than that.
Hey, that ain't too shabby, bro. What, 26-0 into the first by 10 seconds into the second half. You up 29-26. 29 unanswered. Okay. Okay. I can work with that. I can work with a team that's resilient like that. Yeah, let's get it cranked up on him.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often.
Oh, no, he beat him. Yeah, I like this slider set. We're just going to fix the penalties, and this is going to be, we're going to rock with this one. I honestly, I can probably just go right here to my history and see what it was.
Great stats. No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Oh, he threw it behind him.
That's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I know I had this
How
pulled up
loud is it
yesterday.
in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count.
I want to tell y'all what the website was. I think it's Games Radar.
Now on second down after the incompletion.
Yeah, it's Games Radar. And it's called, the name of the article is the best college football 25 sliders. It says for realism and to up the realism and up the difficulty.
And the defense
Which, I mean, the holding, I mean, I know there's a decent amount of holding in real life, but I think they took it a little bit far. But, yeah, Rio Reality, this one's from Games Radar. That's what this one is. First game I used Matt 10s from Operation Sports. Second games I used Canes 21. Both Canes 21 and this one aren't bad, but Canes 21 had too many penalties just like this one. I think I prefer this one a little bit more. So we'll rock with it, but I'm going to fix the penalty so there's not so much damn holding and blocking the back. Other than that, I'm rocking with it. We're down 26-0, so it's definitely the most difficult slider set I think I've played with yet. Some of that was due to the penalties on offense, yes, but they also had a pick six, and they was working me with their run game early. Now, let's see if we can keep this lead is the question now. Let Hester work, man. He's having a good game. It's over 100 now. And the kick return touchdown.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you
Give him
off.
6 more.
You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think defense maybe time
Let's
to
go to Aaron.
more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Wow. I mean, I'm kind of glad because he was probably going to get stuck right there. Oh, yeah, my boy Isaac right here. He's got 97 speed. If we can get him a good matchup out here. Yep, first down.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Tackle is
Get that
made
block on the
after
edge, easy money.
first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man,
Yeah, Backwoods, this is a good set. I'd try him out, but like I said, I'd fix that holding and blocking the back for sure. That's what I'm gonna do after this game, and I'm gonna rock with him too. If you look him up on Games Radar, and you can find him on Google. That's how I found him. But the site's GamesRadar.com. You can probably just type in the best CFB 25 sliders Games Radar, and it'll probably come up. I bet you.
Toss sweep to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, that ain't the way we wanted that to go. I'll tell you that right now.
It takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up.
If we don't lose yards on this play, we're probably gonna go for it on 4th anyway.
Something positive here in the run game.
Would love to get it right here.
You kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great
Let's go. We got it.
Need to put more plays
Haywood.
together like that right there.
Haywood making hay. Moving the chains.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Going up top on first down.
Oh shit.
Just too much
Nobody
rush,
open.
and down goes the
Nowhere to go.
quarterback just behind the midfield
It's
striker.
not what we wanted.
The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
Got to get
No
someone
doubt. When
back
you
right
can
here,
cover
hopefully.
like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only
Got him.
rush a few,
Good catch.
and you feel comfortable getting
3rd and 5.
you're gonna get
I
to
can
the
work with 3rd and 5.
That is a great feeling, and it's fun to be.
Cashman's in the backfield. He was a running back last year.
Defense trying to come up
We
with
got
a
Hester, the
stop on
freshman,
3rd
started
and
him, but
short
Cashman was
for
2nd in the
37.
Heisman race behind Patino. I like Cashman too. 230 pounds and like 94 speed. He's a good back too.
Power football.
He didn't show it right there, but
They bring him
that's
down,
more on
and
me
he's
than
gonna
him
lose a
because I
yard
literally
on that
ran
one.
right into the defender.
It's amazing how
No
players
shot
in
on punting
defensive
this.
end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of
If I
a
can't kick the
series,
field
but of a
goal,
game
we're going to try and get it.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get them behind the sticks a little.
Good catch,
get those
Albright.
sacks, to get those
Let's go.
tackles for losses. You see so much
I ain't gonna lie, I
stuff
didn't think he was. I figured that was going. I mean, he had a step, but I figured he was going to drop it.
Once you get one of those plays,
Had one like that earlier. It wasn't Albrecht, it was somebody else, but they dropped it, so I was just expecting it again.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
that's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
We're using some clock too, which I'm not mad about either. Oh, good pick. But you see, that's something that they're not going to be able to do in 26. They've already talked about it. And that's make a pick without looking at the ball. You see him had his back to me. That's why I threw it, because I'm like, oh, he ain't looking. And still somehow just like, I'll take that. Thank you. All right, we got a ball game. We got a ball game because that bullshit. But that's all right. It's part of the fun.
Running back searching for a hole.
Good tackle.
Gets it out to the 25
Needed that tackle
line,
bad.
a gain of 3.
He had too much room.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards.
All right, come on, boys.
Set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard
Y'all
pickup,
been playing
they come to
good.
the line, 2nd
Let's keep
and
it
7.
rolling. Let's keep it rolling.
From the gun,
Yes,
the running back
that's all
tries
me.
to hit the
Let's
hole.
go.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Let's go.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting
All right,
to
now.
crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
On 3rd down, he drops the
Got him again.
And the pass rush is
LeCount that time got him.
tackle him at the 19.
Ezekiel LeCount.
Third and long, you know
Got the
what's
quick
coming.
jump,
It's
silver
exactly
quick
where you
jump.
wanna get an offense. The passing game has to come
Got
out.
2 good ends. Him on one side, Reeves on the other.
Defensive line gets home,
Glad my defense
gets the
decided to
sack,
show up
force
after the
forward.
first quarter.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Hester must really got some wear and tear
He
after
was hoping for a little
having him
more
kick
running
return
room,
touchdowns
but
and
they were
long
able to get
touchdown
him
runs
down
because he
to
still wasn't in on that one. Let's go back to this play we ran earlier to Isaac. Got a good play on it, but they called the holding.
That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't.
Yeah,
mess
Hester's
it
still
up
not
and be
in. We
able
got
to
Cashman in at running back right now.
You gotta be able to finish drives.
That time we had
especially in
not
this
even as good a
game.
play
If
the
you're
first time,
gonna
but
win
still
in
got the
David,
fly.
They've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you can consider
Now the speed parity I think
You
is
can trust your guy. I think
60
you put the
something
ball
on this
right
set. I
back
can't
in
remember. I
his
have to
hands
look it up
and let
again.
him do his
But
thing.
it's definitely the highest I've ever had the speed parity because that's one of the biggest differences I can tell with it is, you know, my guys that usually get away easy, they can't even get away, which is nice. He's made a nice little challenge for this game. It's either 65, it might be 85. I don't know. It's up there. Because I was like, damn, I ain't never put it this high before.
From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Good catch, boy.
Finds a man on the right.
I thought about it. I was like, maybe I should possess and catch this because I was scared doing the catch and run. He was going to drop it.
This
My boy
guy
Patino
is
got wear and tear, so
special,
he ain't
and
exactly
Alabama's
putting it
had
on the
a lot
money
of
right
them.
now.
Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a
Let's go,
huge
Chosen.
play at the drop of a hat.
Good run, boy.
Big plays down
Coming off the
field,
bench
you
with the
get
fresh
to, you know it
legs.
could be a home run
You like to
anytime
see
he
it?
touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs. And so far,
Good catch,
he's
Haywood.
making some big
About
plays in this
4 or 5
ball.
right there, right at the 20.
Making the catch.
Four's up.
What
Four's
a
up, y'all.
day it's
We're
been
going
on
into the
the
fourth.
ground for these two guys,
We
and
came
they
back
just
down
seem to get
26-0. Now we've held
stronger
them.
as the game goes along.
29-0.
As we take a look at the numbers.
26-0 run, 29-0 run, and then a stalemate ever since. That's a wild game, man. That's a damn wild
Not
story
only
right
is
there.
the scoreboard
That's
on their
crazy.
side, but so too is time
All right,
as we
2nd and
open
6.
the fourth.
Let's just go simple with it. Little
Second
inside
down
zone.
here as they go back to
To the
work
big boy
after the break.
Cashman. Because Hester looks like he might be out for a minute.
They'll run
And that's
it out
okay.
of the
Cashman can
shotgun.
get it done too.
They get him after he picked up
We
5.
go right
Got
back to him.
inside the
Coming
red
right back
zone
at you.
down to
Right down the
16.
middle again.
After the strong run on second. Got some room, headed to the goal
Hey,
line.
we like it once. We like it twice. We like it thrice. Turbo. Turbo no huddle.
Keeping it on the ground on first.
Get in there, big boy.
Touchdown.
That's a good thing about Cashman, man. He got that workhorse.
Add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Big old guy. 235.
The offense strikes again to
Gotta love it.
extend its lead
10-point
here in
lead.
the second half.
Let's go.
And they got everything working.
That's how we start the fourth right there. Punch him right in the mouth. Straight up the middle, inside zone. 3 straight plays.
Building on that lead.
Take their soul from him, bro. Oh, it says 85 on the set. Then okay, it is 85 then.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at
I
the
couldn't remember.
20.
I knew it was high because I was like, I knew I never put it this high.
Back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession.
Come on, dude.
Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of
Just
there.
about one more stop, and I think they'll feel pretty good about getting a big time come from behind win.
She's not used to this offense,
Oh, shit.
They just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going.
That's probably on me. I forgot I was in main.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to.
Oh, he's going to take
off.
off. McCount got another sack. I don't know why he took off. He wasn't even have that much pressure.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's
McCount
second
from
and 13.
Sesame Street.
He's
Ain't
looking
that's
to
the name
throw.
on there, I think. McCount or whatever.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he'll step across the sideline.
Let's bring a little heat
making
now.
good
We've been
gain
sitting
on that
back
one.
for a minute.
He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the
I gotta be on this running back.
We can run in, we can run out.
Oh, he's in pass
Really
routes. Let's go.
take
Screen,
advantage
screen,
of his
screen.
versatility of the
Let's
guy.
go. I got him. Ooh, I didn't know if I was going to make the tackle or not.
This time the defense was there and ready for that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout.
Good hit, boy.
Can't find his
Let's
man.
go.
It'll
2
be
clock's going on.
incomplete, and
We're
that
grinding
is
this
a
win out.
heartbreaker this
What a
late in the
comeback.
game.
Let's go, boys. I thought y'all, and to think I doubted y'all in the first quarter. Y'all was down 26-0. I said y'all was gonna be 2-1. It was just reverse psychology. I swear. I wasn't ever doubting y'all for a second, man. Just a little reverse psychology, you know. Patino, I don't want you to get hit. You're already moving slow as hell.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult
I'll
to
fix the
tackle, and
sliders,
he's very difficult to catch. As you
the
saw
holding
that
and blocking
last play,
after the
getting
game, and I'll
first
do a little
down.
record update.
I think Jesse.
Seen some new faces popping up, so I'll let you guys know where Coach JC's record's looking like. Give you guys a little update on the history, which you can check it out for yourself on the Coach JC's Journey playlist here on the channel. Which be sure to subscribe. Not only gameplay content like this coming for 26, but gameplay tips, a lot of fun stuff playing there, and I've got a ton of news updates coming in the lead up to that game as well. Which I shared a bunch of the new settings for Dynasty mode in the beginning of this stream. It's going to be the most customizable college football game, most customizable Dynasty experience ever, for sure.
Got enough space. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Let's go ahead and put up 40 on
Center
him.
down,
Little 40
right
burger.
on the doorstep for this offense. A first
Hey, there's
down
another one
run
for
on the
Hester.
doorstep.
How about it?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown.
What's he got? 3 touchdowns rushing and a kick return touchdown. Good shit. 3-0, Bama. Rolling Tide, keeping rolling. Roll Tide, keep on rolling. Out here like Fred Durst. Tide out here rolling like Fred Durst.
They've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Really
All right.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop.
Hey, Vincent Davis, appreciate it, bro. He said respect for not quitting. Yeah, bro. After that first 2 drives when it was like nothing but penalties, and I even got a safety because the bullshit penalties, I was close, bro. But I was like, fuck it. I mean, if I go to 2-1, I go 2-1. I'm just gonna ride it out.
Points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency.
I mean, I knew my
They've gotta
defense would
get
probably
that one
eventually get it
back and
going,
put a good drive.
but I didn't know if the penalties would ever straighten themselves out. Eventually, they did after like 2 quarters. There wasn't near as many in the 3rd and 4th.
He'll pull it down.
My
Real
gosh.
power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24.
Oh,
Pulls it in. And McFeely's got
good
it.
tackle.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive.
I shouldn't have brought
Picks
that
up
pressure,
30.
but
The
couldn't help
offense
myself.
gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
good hit.
Makes the catch.
Make him snap it again. Keep him in bounds. Keep everything in front of him.
Everybody has to be set.
And work
They
the
have to
clock.
get it off.
Get the dub. That's the game plan from here on out.
Second down, looking
I'd
to
love to get it. Oh, no. Oh, man, that was pick
Oh,
6, too. That would have been us putting a 50 burger on them. See, I'd love to hold them here and literally, after they went up 26-0, not give up any more points. That'd be so sick.
Way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
unleashes one deep.
Oh, no. It wouldn't let me go for the pick. Fuck. Oh, well. Hey, we only gave up 7 more points after they went up 26-0, but damn, I was hoping to shut them out after that. And I almost did. We had 2 shots at a pick there. The last one that was dropped should have been a pick 6. And right there, I cut in front of it, but it wouldn't let me go for the pick. Oh, I probably should have known they was going to onside it. That's on me. We good, though. We good. Well, they got 2 timeouts, 1 run play, and then they'll probably burn that thing, and I could probably need this out. Sounds good to me.
Okay, you have a 2-score advantage here, so while you want to be aggressive, David, don't handle
Oh, shit.
cheap.
Okay, I thought it was my dude that got hit.
I'm not being reckless. I can
Yeah,
still
I'm
be
not going back
aggressive,
to
but a punt is not
to
the worst
Hester.
thing, Jesse, in this
Well, it is
situation
Hester
in the
still.
fourth quarter.
You're
Damn
right,
it.
David. You don't want
I
to be
don't like it.
reckless. So as a play caller here, let's dial up some things you know your quarterback
Do I got
sees
any
well in
other-
the passing game.
Let's do this, and I'll just throw it to the slot man. Little safe throw. Watch it get picked. Oh, he dropped it. I should have possession called it. That was stupid of me to not possession catch it. Well, they got 1 timeout. I kind of technically need this first down.
Double coverage out wide, make it
I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do. Hester's, got too much wear and tear. He's had a hell of a game, but can't risk him getting hurt, and he's probably not going to be fast enough
touchdown
to get a
that
first
guy.
down
Nice job by the defense.
because we go into the ground game.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground.
Cashman.
Keep this clock moving.
Ball game.
At the 35, he's loose. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down
Knee it.
to the 27.
End it.
The defense burns their
Hey,
3rd and
outscored him
final timeout of the
43-7
half.
after we went down 26-0. We'll take that any day of the week. Look at that, 26-0 first quarter. From then on, it was a tide roll. That's what I'm talking about.
Dial it
Good
up
shit.
and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator
Good game
was
for
calling.
Hester.
Everything seemed
Balled
to work
out.
through throwing the football,
Let's see here.
intermediate
So
passing game,
I outgained him 438, 353. They only ended up with 74 yards rushing,
offensive
but a lot of that's just because sacks, because they had some good runs on his first couple of drives.
So many different things, and they know how
They
to
outpassed
use
me.
playmakers.
Tino, 185. Not the best day passing. Did run for 57. Cashman, 56 off the bench. Hester, the man, though. 125, 3 TDs. And then 175 with the 98-yard touchdown. Receiving wise, Haywood balled out 9 for 75. That's the best game for Fritz in a while, too. All right, so let me fix the penalties on this slider set. I'm going to advance the week. We'll see who we play for the next stream. Like I said, I'll keep these streams coming in the lead up to College Football 26. That way we'll have a chance to chat about the game and, of course, get to finish the last season here of the Coach JC's journey. And once we get the deep dives, we'll be able to, chat more extensively about the game, which those should be coming this week, I'm hoping. And these streams will keep coming, periodically. Try and do, 2 or 3 per week, hopefully, because that should get us complete with the season before 26 comes out. We'll get as many as possible to be able to get it done. This is the main thing. So let me fix this. What I need to fix here is, threshold is 85. You're right there. Just here, yeah. I'm going to go 53 on holding. And I'm going to go, where's block in the back? Yeah, I'm going to go 55. No, I'll go 53, 55. I'll try that for the next game. But other than that, I like that set. That's a good set, I thought. So let me advance the week, and then I'll give you guys an update on what Coach JC's records looking like here in the final season. Oh, SEC Player of the Week for my dog Hester. They don't give him the national. I guess I'll go ahead and advance one more. I mean, not recruiting, obviously, because it's the final season. So, be able to run through this thing. Oh, we got another top 10 matchup. Number 10 Texas. Back-to-back times playing the top number 10 team. That's funny. See if Patino's up. Yeah, Patino up here on the Heisman watch. Last year's winner. Still up there. First this season. Okay, so Coach JC. This is what he's looking like. 89-6. 18-1 at Bama. 12-2 in bowls. 5-0 versus the rivals. 41-6 versus the top 25. So 93%, nearly 94% career winning percentage. 12-2 in the playoffs. The 2 losses was the first 2 years when I was at Jack State as the offensive coordinator. Started as a 1-star OC there. Then got the job at UCF. Won 3 straight natties there. Did 1 last year at Bama. That's my 4 natties. Conference title every year, though, even when I was at Jack State. 21 draft picks, 6 first-rounders. And what I like about it is only 2 top 5 recruiting classes. Got all those natties with only 2 top 5 recruiting classes. And, one of them was my final year at UCF, so never even got to play with that top 5 recruiting class. And the other one was last year, my first year at Bama, so this is the only one I'm really getting to play with is, this top 5 recruiting class. So really only 1 top 5 recruiting class that I got to play with in the 7 years and still got it done that way. And trying to do it with this slider set here in this last year. So that's where we're standing right now. Let's see. Haven't done an update yet on season stats here. 768, 5 TDs, 226. Hey, they're dead even. That's crazy. What's the chances? Both 226. Haywood 292, 171 Isaac, 160 Fritz. Defensively, got 4 sacks for LeCount, got 2 for Goins, 1.5 for Reeves. Then picks, we got 1 for Goins, 1 for York so far. Let's see where we are nationally as a team. And then we'll get up out of here. Not ranking too high yet. Hey, so that slider set's making it rush offense. We're still, that's dope. No, the 2 number 1 rush, top 2 rush offenses in the nation is what will be the game that'll be going on next stream. Texas and Bama. Am top 4 in points per game, and up there near rush TDs. So what I usually expect, because it's happened every season, is I usually lead the nation in rushing, rush touchdowns, and first downs. Last year at Bama, we led it in, I think, pretty much every offensive category. Defensively, we usually give up a lot of yards, but we have usually a lot of sacks, a lot of interceptions. So hopefully we'll have that again. But yeah, that's what we're looking like offensively. By the time it's all said and done, that's what we're hoping to get to because it's been our goal, and that's what we've achieved every year. So hopefully now we'll be able to do it with the slider set as well. But that slider set's obviously going to make it more difficult. Just had to come back from down 26-0. But speaking of 26, College Football 26 coming 3 weeks from today, the day that I'm doing this stream. So be sure you're subscribed here to the channel. Stay up to date on the news and the lead up to it. We'll be covering the deep dives on further live streams. So be sure you hit that notification bell as well so you get notified when we go live to chat with you guys about that game, to watch some of the gameplay content like this and chat with me here as well. And appreciate you guys that did talk some College Football 26, talk about the game with me. Always a lot of fun. If you didn't get a chance to chat live, got any College Football 26 questions, throw them in the comment section. Appreciate those interactions as well. Here on YouTube, be sure to hit the thumbs up button before you head out, whether you're watching live or on the playback. That helps us out with that crazy-ass YouTube algorithm. Helps us find more college football video games fans like yourself. But having said that, guys, I'm going to get up out of here for this one. Like I said, I'll be back later this week. Do another stream here. I'll play number 10 Texas here in Game 4, and we will continue through Coach JC's final season, and we'll keep talking some College Football 26. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a deep dive to talk about here in the near future. Be looking forward to it. As soon as it happens, guys, I'll be going live at some point that day when it comes out. So keep it locked here on JC CFB. Appreciate you guys tuning into this one, and I will catch you on the next one.